Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Propagandacast Shadowverse episode here with me, your host, Imperial Dane. Off today, here we'll be looking more at the Golem craft deck here, my Earthright Runecraft, specifically centered around just building a lot of golems up and then, buffing the stuffing out of them using golem protection to give them really big buffs and just build up a really big board to that way push in. It's essentially my Earthright deck. I'm trying to play as a mid-range deck, whereas most trying to play, as a control deck. I'm rather more interested in playing as a mid-range deck, since that's what I find more personally interesting. Either tempo or mid-range, that's sort of more the area there, and preferably something where I can sort of just build a big board, with tokens, or in this case, a lot of golems. So in that regard, I rather enjoy this version of the Earthright deck. And again, that's just my preferred playstyle. So, yeah. Look forward to the upcoming battles where there'll be a few surprises, I guess. This is Imperial Dane signing off for now, and of course, off to the battles. Cheers. And here we are, playing some Golem Runecraft. Up against Bloodcraft. I get to go second here. That's something. I actually don't want to go second, but start with that. That's great. I'll probably keep Petrification, since that could be helpful in dealing with some of the nasties about there. That will help soak up damage. So, overall got a pretty decent starting hand there. Pretty decent starting hand, and we got a Calamitous Curse. And an Ancient Alchemist. So that's not quite what I want. I want something in like, Remy Rammy for turn 4. Something that can slow down the bastards properly. Right. Kill what we can kill. So far that thing has easily paid itself off, denying them 2 damage at the very least. That's pretty handy. Let's petrify him. Not the best, of course, but gotta work with what we have. But so far, no sign of anything for turn 4. Which kinda, oh dear, that's bad. Oh, that's actually where Petrification would have been nice, but that's gonna be too late actually. Quick combo there. Do we get Remy Rammy? Ah, balls, we didn't. Just gotta keep killing then. We can just survive until turn 6, they can just clear out his board. Ancient Alchemist is then out of the picture then, because I really need to kill him. So that's going to be Golem Protection. Bit rubbish. At least he can't easily get past the Golem. I hope. I didn't even get any of the alchemists that could help me heal. Oh, bother. Smart, he just attacks rest there and then uses that one to evolve and hit into me. I can't deal with that. But if he actually uses that one to deal with that, I can Calamitous Curse the rest of the board. Yes! He made a mistake. I could still very well be dead very soon, but this have something resembling a tiny sliver of a chance, but it's still pretty rubbish. Right, Veteran Alchemist. I'm gonna have to do it because otherwise it can easily kill me with a ton of things, so I'll play that one. Evolve and deal with that, then teach him Separation. Hopefully drawn to something. Yeah, alright. That can work. That can work. Yeah. And back to 3 health. So there you can see, if I hadn't gone for the Veteran Alchemist, I wouldn't be dead. I might still, in fact, now be dead, unless I pull another one, which I don't, so Basically, I gotta attack into that and use Calamitous Curse, and then hope he doesn't murder me. It's not my particularly favorite approach here, but it's just I don't have many other options. But if he's got a Razor Claw or anything like that, I'm dead. I'm very dead. Pretty close though. Yup. And Shadowcraft. Either going to be Last Word version, centered around Nephthys, or it's going to be the Acro version. At which point just throws anything at me. Don't need that one right now, then again I might as well best keep it. Right, we got Professor of Taboos, Red Hot Ritual. I've essentially got something for every sort of 2 turns. Problem is I need a bit more than that. I need a bit more than that. Or else I'm dead. Sadly that doesn't tell us much. Could still be aggro, could still be something else. So just pop that one to deal with that. Next turn I can Teachings of Creation, drawing another card, plus Scrap Iron Smelter, set up a ward. Stop the bastards. So far it's starting to look a lot like the Last Word version. Not aggro, otherwise that's an acro with an absolutely terrible hand. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. I could play Veteran Alchemist, but rather not, so I think I'll just pop Dwarf Alchemist. And just leave it at that. Gourmet Emperor Kaiser. Really creative name they got here in the English department, or probably even the Japanese version. But pop 2 of those, that's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting in a sense. Bit weird though. Right, he goes face there. Alright. Whoa. Next turn I can pop Professor Taboos and begin clearing out his board pretty aggressively. Do a bit of damage there so he doesn't get too far into himself. But now sort of got a nice mix of resources and things to actually use them, so that's good. Occasionally with Earth Rat, you're basically in the situation. I got too many Earth Rats, you don't have enough. If you can sort of get a good mix of them, you're pretty good off. And there we go. Ultimate Carrots. Behold, I am a carrot. Fear your vegetables, like you fear so much else in life, pathetic mortal. You're supposed to be a carrot, damn it. Huh. Right, it looks like some kind of aggro version, but it's got some kind of late game planned. Mostly, I mean, you don't see skeleton fight unless it's aggro. Alright. Now then, pop Professor of Taboos. Bam. Into that. Which gives us another zombie. Kinda need to clear out this board a bit though. So we'll roll that one. I mean, I could go face there, but that means he only is able to clear out one of them, which will give him some prompts down the road, since I'm not entirely sure what it's playing at. It's not going to do plenty of damage to that one, so here we go. And then finally we just end turn. And there you go, full bottle zombies. Which is sort of the funny thing, Runecraft ends up being a lot better at raising the dead than Shadowcraft. Yes, I am the Professor of Taboos. The taboos I break are class related. Alas, if only I... Oh. Actually, I'm going to do that one because that's a lot more mean. Pretty much just kills it. It just kills it. Spirit Cycle. That's a sneaky one, by the way. Draws cut. Basically can draw a lot of cards, but only as long as you sort of get enough there. You can see he's desperately trying to gain resources here. Now again, if I'm the sneaky type, I might just use Odin and banish that one. Just completely ruining it for him. I'm going to do that. I might regret it, but I might also regret him allowing to draw a ton of cards. So for this, all of a sudden I, well, wreck his hand, to put it mildly. Plus I still got Calamitous Curse to deal with any carrots and other things he might throw on the board. So Odin there died. Another carrot. Draws a ton more cards. Another carrot. Burial Grounds. I'm not entirely sure what this game is at this point though. It's starting to look a bit weird. In this case I think I'll just play down this one. A board of Golems. And buy time to slow him down. Because right now, his game plan is actually pretty weird. Besides, you know, the carrots, which I guess is just there for attrition, but... Get up one. Get up the other. Another one. Another one. Oh, that's his game. That's his game. He's a Lord Atomy deck. Oh, that's actually pretty clever that way. He's just... I've got some really bad news for you. The Professor called. And he's not too impressed. That's really what's great about the Professor. He just kills anything. So there we go. That's that game plan essentially ruined. Honestly, the Professor of Taboos is one of my favorite cards here from the expansion, simply because he's just so interesting. I think he's trying to set up for something. Is that's just basically him going, well, bollocks. I guess at this point I might as well just Calamitous Curse. I'm guessing he's hoping for the Deadly Tyrant then. I'm not entirely sure. It seems like he's just got a lot of plans cooked up, then just relying on the carrots to fight the raw resources. In this case, just clear out most of the board with that. Alchemist. That one, and I guess that one just in case. So he can't definitely time me, though they should expire next turn, and that means he loses all his shadows. But yeah, very interesting card, sort of how it functions. It's also one of the more complex cards, but it's just really, really fun and interesting. Definitely think it's one of the best cards this expansion. That was a weird deck. That was fun. That was so fun. Another Bloodcraft. Still about, but there's not so many of them as of late. Oh, I get the feeling that the metagame has shifted somewhat rather heavily this week, but I don't sadly have the statistics to prove that. Pop that out here. If this is aggro, I could be in a lot of trouble because right now I got 0 resources to activate these on turn 4, and I might get anything to slow them down before turn 4. That's usually what... Okay, that's sort of something here, Dwarf Alchemist. It's still not the best, but it works. Oh dear, this is control. That changes the game up quite a bit. That rather turns me into the aggressor. I have to be on the offensive. I have to push. Yeah. There we go. Diabond, 6 damage, heal it up over the next turns. This is where it would then be good if active kept petrification, but I wasn't expecting this, so... Well, Golem Protection is going to be critical for this. I need to sort of just barrel my way through alongside with Gabriel somehow. Oh, this is going to get pretty unpleasant pretty quickly. More healing. Go. Evolve. Remy and Remy. Witchy do. Golem up there. In fact, in theory, if you get it all off, they can quickly do a ton of damage in one turn. The opposite, then get the board cleared shortly afterwards, but I can sort of set up for it. Next turn, then, and just murder it. In theory, anyways. We'll have to see what actually ends up happening. But Diabond is a very, very nasty card. It's one of the key cards that sort of control Bloodcraft allows to, well, control the health, but also basically just draw a lot of cards. And control decks tend to, you know, initially it's like having a lot of cards there, so you can sort of that way just drain out their opponent. I have 2 of those then, going to kill it with that one. That's going to be unfortunate. Then again, I might not pop the Golem Protection next turn. Then again, I might. Alright, guess I'll do it. With this, I can in fact threaten lethal. That one will heal up, so up to 12. So there we go. 12 and I can do 17. Got some bad news for you, my friend. You have met your match. Golem power. Haha! Vengeance. So there we go. A few fun matches with Runecraft and the Golem deck specifically. Here again, not trying to play as a control deck, trying to play it more as a mid-range deck, and you know, unless you get a rather rubbish start, you can sort of generally do that reasonably well. In particular, Golem Protection is, as you can see, the key component versus the slower control deck. You just use it to buff the stuffing out of your golems, in which case you can do a ton of damage very quickly. I think Golem Protection is one of those really undervalued cards alongside Shadowed Assassin for Swordcraft. So in that regard, by the way, if you're sort of curious about exploring the game, knock yourself out. I'm sure there's many other combinations most people don't bother with. So thank you all. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends, family, not your enemies. We don't like those. And of course, not those naughty Bloodcraft players either. So this is Imperial signing off, and see you all in another 2 days' time. Cheers.